Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay. If this is your first time here, welcome. So I quickly wanted to mention something. If you have been watching my videos before, I don't think I have really talk about the name Jay because it's just a letter. My real name is Janice, but everyone calls me Jay. And when I started my YouTube channel, I decided right off the bat to say Jay because I guess it's not a common name and everyone would just mispronounce it and say Janice, Janine, Janice, Denise, Jeanette. I've heard it all. Through high school graduations, at Starbucks, everywhere people just mispronounce it and I'm just like, it's just Jay. So I just quickly wanted to say that because I would continue to introduce myself as Jay. But for today, I have a what's inside of my Louis Vuitton Artsy bag in the monogram print. And what I'm going to do is show you everything that I have inside first. And then at the end, I'm going to give you some pros and cons and if this bag is worth it. But before I get into that, I also wanted to quickly just give you an update because I was absent for about a week, and the reason for that is I really wanted to analyze where I wanted to take my YouTube channel going forward, and I have made the decision that I will be integrating what I do on a day-to-day basis, which is all about finance, which I will talk about more in future videos. With my YouTube channel and my blog, which my blog is walletinstyle.com. So both my YouTube channel and my blog have been updated. It's not yet perfection. However, I will be focusing on educational videos going forward, but that are fun. And what I mean by that is the core of each video will be based on money, but I will be talking about how with money, you know, you can buy the latest fashions or save on fashion hauls, or with money you can buy luxury goods or save on that, how to save and invest, or how to start your own business because we need money for that, or lifestyle videos that will help you have a more organized life, yet you also save. So that's kind of the idea going forward. So I'm going to stay away from future tutorial videos at the moment. I don't want to say I'm never going to do that, but I just quickly wanted to give you that update in case people are wondering what happened to like make a video of maybe you have seen in the past. I just completely deleted all of that stuff and really just focused on giving you good content that I can help you in some way. And you know, if there is a specific topic that you want me to talk about or video you want me to do, definitely let me know. I think that I will probably do something in the future of how to start your YouTube channel as a small YouTuber, if you are interested, because I have seen tons and tons of these videos and research and they're not really saying the truth. And there's things where I'm like, that's not true, you're lying, you should say that this is what you need. So definitely let me know if that's something that you are interested in, and I would definitely put that video together. And then the last thing is that, you know, YouTube has made some major guidelines, not guidelines, a major announcement regarding guidelines when it comes to YouTube creators that are putting out, you know, content, and we have to now have a certain amount of subscribers and watch time in order for us to appreciate and also benefit from what these full-time YouTubers do. I personally think that it's not a bad idea. Everyone is freaking out. I think it is a good thing, you know, and I'm a small YouTuber. I don't have the exact requirements that they are asking for, but the way I see it is that YouTube is probably the best platform for you to use to talk about your hobbies, yourself, promote your business, you know, do whatever you want, and it's all for free for us, for the viewers. And I think that by us subscribing to their channels is a way for us to say thank you and just say we appreciate it. So definitely it's something that if you are interested on, you know, on any other topics that I will be talking about in the future, or if you like my videos so far, I will highly appreciate if you do subscribe to my channel so I can definitely come back and give you guys more, because the whole idea of me doing this is that if I can help one person, I fulfilled my life purpose. So definitely check out the blog if you want more information about all of these things. And, you know, let me know what you want to see as well and what you want me to talk about. All right, so hopefully that wasn't too long. I was trying to keep this under a minute, but I did just want to give everybody an update because, you know, as I grow, and as I, you know, keep putting out videos, I want you guys to kind of see she started from there and now she's here, but this is what happened. And also, you know, I've helped you somehow. So that's the whole idea. I don't intend to quit YouTube at all, regardless of the guidelines, because I love doing this. This is definitely a hobby. Been doing it for 6 months, and I don't see myself quitting anytime soon, because slow and steady, I feel, wins the race. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the video. All right, so here I have my gorgeous Artsy bag, and the first thing that I just want to talk about is my little red pompon, and this I got on Amazon for like $3, and I love it. Some people might think that that kind of cheapens the bag, but I don't think so. I think it's just a personal touch, and I really like it. So I just love the way that the red looks with the monogram print. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly talk about that. All right, so let's go ahead with what I have in the middle, but let me show you a sneak peek. Don't know if you can see that, because this is a pretty large bag. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to show you is my Josephine wallet in the monogram print as well. And I have been using flip wallets for the last couple of months, actually probably more than 2 months, but I really wanted to get back into my larger wallets. And what I've been using this with is my Yves Saint Laurent card holder, and this is something that I just recently got, and I have to tell you that these two together have worked very well for me this month. And the reason for that is because here I just keep the cards that I use on a day-to-day basis, and in my Josephine wallet all I keep is my cash and then some extra cards that I don't really use on a day-to-day basis. And in here, what I've been doing is all of my receipts, I just put them in here. So whenever I do my bookkeeping, I just take everything out. So it kind of just keeps it organized. But what I also like about these two together is that, you know, when I need to run out, I don't really need to take my Josephine wallet. I just take my card holder, and in the middle here, I just have some cash. I don't know if you can see that, but I just have some cash just in case I need to purchase something and they don't accept the credit card. But these two together have worked very well for me this month. All right, the other thing that I also have is my Yves Saint Laurent card holder in the color black or noir with the silver hardware. And this is something that I also have been using the last month or so. And I pretty much keep in here just extra cards that I don't use on a day-to-day basis. Now, I wanted to kind of use this as a wallet for January, but to be honest with you, I just love what this is used for at the moment. So maybe in the future I will, but for right now, I just love, love, love to have this. All right, the other thing that I have in here is my makeup bag, and this is from Marc Jacobs. This was a gift with purchase, and I bought quite a bit of makeup stuff from Marc Jacobs over the holidays, and she actually gave me two. She gave me this one in beige and a black one, but I really like this because it's like that cheap kind of leather or pleather, and this just kind of works well because it's not fabric, and I don't have to really worry about you know, makeup or powder or any of that stuff. So I just kind of like it. It's kind of easy to clean. And pretty much inside I just have like my essentials that I use every day. I have my Aquaphor that I can't live without. I have my mirror. I have some Trident gum. Then I have numerous lip glosses for whatever reason. I guess I just like to have them. And then I have my lip liner. This is from NYX. I don't know if you can see that. And then I have my Advil, which I can't live without. My Burt's Bees cuticle cream. I love this, especially now in the winter. My cuticles are very, very dry. And then I have a, and what I have here? Oh, my Tide pen. Yeah, I need a new one. This is kind of gross. I can't even believe I just showed that on the internet. And then I also have some more lipstick, and then another MAC lipstick. And this is just a beautiful red, or burgundy rather, that I have. And what else do I have? Oh, I have my Kat Von D perfume. I absolutely love these little roller balls, whatever they're called. They're just perfect, and I love that fragrance. And then I have 2 lip liners. I honestly don't even know who makes these anymore. Actually, this is pretty embarrassing. I don't know who that is, but this one is Makeup Forever number 5, and I need to replace that. And then I have my nail clipper because I do my own nails, and sometimes I break a nail, and a girl just has to take care of that. And then the rest, I just have some hauls. I got really sick at the beginning of the year, and I need to make sure that I have hauls and Advil and all that good stuff. All right, and then the other thing that I have here are my sunglasses from Ray-Bans. And then here I have this little cute pouch. This I got from Bath and Body Works, and in here I keep some sanitizing lotion and antibacterial hand gel, I guess is the correct way to pronounce this. And I got this as well at Bath and Body Works. I always get that confused with Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know why. But I really like this. And this, I got it for $10. And I thought this was great because if you're someone who obviously doesn't like to have liquid all over their handbags, this is super convenient to have. And it's something that you can also clip with your other bags or like a backpack or something. And I bought this for $9.99. So love that. All right, so that's everything that I have in the middle. And then in the compartments, I have my six key ring holder in the monogram print. Now everything this month is monogram. I also have my clay in the monogram print. And then I also have my round coin purse in the monogram print. And then on the other side, I have my business cards, and here's just where I keep it. And I like this, it's kind of like magnetic, so it's very convenient. And then I have my iPhone. And then on the other side, I have some tissues. All right, and then the last thing I have is something inside my zipper pocket inside. And here I have my headphones. Then I have more gum. Let me try that again. More gum, my Orbit's gum, love. And then some feminine products. And I like to keep this actually in my makeup bag, but I found that when you do that, it gets makeup on this stuff. So I just like the fact that I can use this now. And this is something that just came out new from, I think it's Playtex. But it's super convenient because you're not really like exposing the feminine products. It's kind of packed in here, so I really like that. All right, so that is everything that's inside my bag. So let's go ahead and talk about the cons, which I have 2, and then pros, and then give you my personal opinion about this bag, and again, if it's worth it. So 2 cons. The first one is that if you are not careful with the amount of things that you put in here, this can be quite heavy. I tend to do pretty well when it comes to picking out a bag to wear for the month, and I kind of know what to put inside, because this is a very large bag, as you can see, and if you're not careful, you might need shoulder surgery. And I might be exaggerating, but this is going to hurt. Like, your shoulders will be like this. I had this bag one full day, all day, nonstop on my shoulder, and once throughout the day I had to switch because it got quite heavy with everything that I have here. You can definitely add, you know, a book if you like. You can add a laptop if you like, you know, an iPad. You can definitely add weight to this. So you just have to be mindful about that, because you're not going to like it and you're not going to appreciate the bag. I think that, you know, my personal opinion is you can easily get discouraged and not want to use the bag. So that's a con. Another thing is this handle here. Now, I honestly love this handle. I cannot say anything negative about it. I absolutely love the perfection of this handle here, but when I first got the bag, which was maybe about 2.5 years ago, I had the threading sticking out quite a bit. So I went back to Louis Vuitton and I'd asked them, you know, can you get this fixed? So they had to send it out for repair, and I actually got it back pretty quickly. I think it was maybe like 3 or 4 weeks, and I got, you know, the card that says that they fixed it because, you know, this is something that they had to take out and put it back in. But after getting the bag back, I have no problems with it whatsoever. So I definitely have to quickly mention that because I think that, you know, the handle, even though it's just a beautiful one, it can give you some problems, or you might be, again, discouraged because of the fact that the threading is, you know, sticking out, like what happened to me. All right, now let's talk about the pros. And I just have to tell you that right off the bat, I absolutely love this bag. Now, what I love about this is the fact that you have flexibility. And what I mean by that is that if you're a type of person that likes to just have a regular tote and throw things in there, you can do that with this bag. Another thing that I like about it is that if you are an organized person like myself and you like to have everything in place, you also have that because, you know, you have a total of the 6 compartments, 3 on each side, and then you also have a very generous interior pocket. And I love that pocket because this bag, obviously, as we know, you know, everything is kind of exposed, and if you have paperwork, if you have certain things that you don't want others to see, the interior pocket is very deep, and you have room to definitely store whatever it is that you want. So definitely you have flexibility when it comes to that. Another thing that I really like about this is, to be honest with you, the hardware. And I just love what Louis Vuitton did with this bohemian style silhouette. If you look at an original bohemian bag, this is probably the most edgiest, stylish bohemian bag there is out there in the luxury world, because this is perfection when it comes to hardware. Everything reads Louis Vuitton, and then you also have here the extra leather, and then you also have the charms at the bottom, which you can definitely use to decorate if you like. And then what I also like about this are the feet. Now, not to say that this is going to protect liquids if you put this on the floor, which I don't recommend, but some people do it, you know, or if there's like a spill or something, whatever it is, you're in your car, or there's like liquid, let's just say, on the floor. Not that this is going to guarantee you that it's going to be protected, but it does help. And just the stitching overall, I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about the way that they designed this bag. You know, I do think that there is quite a bit of fabric. You can probably make like 3 little mini pochettes because you do have a lot of the canvas here. But I have to tell you that this is probably also my favorite print for this bag. I mean, in general, the monogram print is my favorite from Louis Vuitton, but when it comes to the silhouette, I think this is number 1. And I'll talk about the other you know, leather that this comes in a second. And the other thing that I really like about this is the interior. I think that the suede is absolutely gorgeous. It's super soft, and it just really gives you like a nice contrast. And the way that I clean the interior is with a lint brush like so, and I pretty much just kind of take it and I just kind of roll it. And I do this with all of my bags, but I find that this works pretty well. And if you can really see, it's kind of dirty. You know, that's kind of how I clean it, and I just make sure that I don't have, obviously, any liquids exposed to the bag. Another thing too is the interior side, from the lining and the pockets. You also have more room here to just use, I don't know if you can see that, but you also have more room here to just clip more things if you like. And what I also like about this is the fact that once I put this over my shoulder, and because I like to keep things kind of organized, it's easy access. And I'm just going to take my iPhone for a second here as an example, because I'm constantly on my phone. I just have it in one of the middle pockets, and it's easy for me to get in and out of the bag. So I don't have to like do this. I don't have to like do this. So that's why I really like it. And, you know, I think this is just a great bag to have if you're somebody who, you know, works at an office and you want a nice, like, sophisticated bag, I guess is the word that I'm looking for, because I do think that this is just a great bag to have for that, for everyday use. I don't think I would use this for like a date night or anything like that, but definitely for shopping, you know, going to work, whatever it is, I think it's a great, great bag. All right, another thing that I want to quickly mention, and I guess this is all going to tie into, is this bag worth it? In my opinion, I'm going to say yes, based on the things that I am talking about at the moment. A couple of things to consider though, if you are considering this bag to either you know, acquire it, or you have it and you're considering selling it, this is what I would say. I think that this is the best print. I think I just mentioned that, but this also comes in the empreinte leather. Now in the monogram print, and I believe this also comes in the demi azur, the current price brand new is $1,960. With taxes, you're looking about over $2,000. If you are considering the empreinte leather, the price for that is $3,150 US. So definitely over $3,200 with taxes. So there is quite a bit of a difference in terms of the price. So you really have to consider that. Another thing that you have to consider is the fact that this is an overwhelming bag. And what I mean by that is that, you know, if you like this, I would suggest whether you buy brand new or if you want to use or buy a pre-owned, which I'll talk about in a second, go to the store, take your personal belongings, tell the sales associate, I'm considering, you know, adding this to my collection. I just want to see how it looks on my body frame, because this, depending on your body frame, can either look amazing or it can be overwhelming. If you're kind of, I love my girls, but if you're very petite and tiny, this might be a little overwhelming. So definitely go to the store and try it out and see if you are comfortable with it. Because as I put this over my shoulder, and I'm what, 5'7", I think I'm 5'7". When I stand up, you can see that this takes quite a bit of room. So for my body frame, it works because I have the advantage that I guess I'm quite taller, but I can easily see how someone can get lost if you're like a petite person and you're wearing this bag. So not to say that you can't rock it, I'm just saying try it out with all of your personal belongings and see if this is something that you can use day to day. All right, that being said, if you are considering maybe a solid color, which comes in the empreinte leather, a couple of things to consider are, one, the price. If you buy a brand new, that is a hefty price tag. And I honestly have seen it, you know, pre-owned out in the market for much less than that. And I have to tell you that I had a really good friend of mine who had this bag in all white, and it looked absolutely beautiful at the store and online. But when we saw it live, it was so different, and we compared the two because she actually had gotten that like 2-3 years ago, and I actually sold it for her on eBay, and I think she paid over $3,200 for it, and I was able to get $2,100 for her. But she sold, well, we sold that one, she got her money, and she went back and got this one. Because when we put them side to side, you just don't appreciate this bag in a solid color. I don't know, maybe some people might disagree, and that's okay, but I would have rather, not would have rather, but I think that when you put them together, this looks like it's worth $3,100 versus the all, you know, empreinte leather in a solid color. That could be under $2,000. It was just kind of like the experience that we had with that. And to be honest with you, if I was to consider getting this same silhouette in a different color, I would probably do it in black, but I would get it pre-owned. I think the only thing that I would consider is the handle. Now, if you are considering this bag in this same print, the monogram print, and if you go to eBay, Fashion File, Luxe Designer, whoever you go to for pre-owned stuff, make sure that you get close-up of this handle, because as I mentioned with my Con, you know, this is a beautiful, beautiful handle, but also the fact is that if you were to take this to get fixed in one of these shops, I don't really know how much they can do with it because this is such a detailed handle. So I would consider reaching out to the seller and asking for close-ups of this before you go ahead and purchase this bag in this print pre-owned. And you can definitely find a bunch of them out in the market. All right, so I think I think that is everything that I wanted to talk about. But to be honest with you, overall, I think this is a beautiful bag. I absolutely love it. I am happy that I purchased this, and I actually did get this brand new. And it's something that, or bag rather, that I will continue to have in my collection for sure. All right, guys, so I don't think I missed anything, but I know this is kind of a bit of a long video. I didn't want to make it this long, but I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. And I hope that this one was helpful if you are considering this. I honestly, I have to say, I love it. I don't think you will regret it. But again, do your research, go to the store, try it out. Get it pre-owned, do as much research, get as much photos as you can, and definitely make your decision. And if you do have this bag and you don't want it anymore and you consider selling it, please make sure to comment below, because anyone who is watching this video might consider purchasing it from you. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon on my next video. Bye.